Hey guys, Thirsty Proof here. In today's video, I want to talk about the most needed feature in Project L's training mode. It's not lost on me that training mode is probably one of the most driest subjects you can talk about in regards to hyping up a new fighting game. I mean, pretty much everything catches your eye first. Graphics, characters, netcode, and what will the single player content be. Most people only think of training mode when they are actually in training mode after the game comes out. And only then you'll be like, oh shit, they didn't put so-and-so feature in. Oh, that kind of sucks. Nothing sucks more than realizing a training mode doesn't have a quick reset or a save state feature, let alone not having a dummy record feature. Just look at Street Fighter 4. For the longest time, you had to look at the round start intro every time you wanted to reset to neutral, until they added a save state function. And I know to some people this doesn't sound like a big deal, but as someone who makes music or tries to make music and edits videos using digital workstations, workflow is king. And I can't stress how much time good features in a training mode saves. There are certain features that are key in making learning and labbing shit so much easier. But today I'm going to talk about the most important one. This single feature allows new players who pick up the game, which I'm sure Project L will have a ton of. This feature allows them to learn one of the most important tools you can ever have in a fighting game: curiosity. Okay, let's get to it. Simply put, the feature I'm talking about is dummy recording on block. Making the dummy block something, then having a dummy do a set action while leaving block stun. Sounds super simple, but I cannot stress how this feature is everything, especially for new players. Let me tell you why. What's the first thing rookie players do when put under pressure? They mash. They press buttons. I'm not trying to go in on new players and be like, haha, look at this scrub, he's mashing buttons. No, nothing like that. But that's what new players do. They don't really have a good concept of defense, so when you put them under pressure, they usually just want to stop being in that pressure. So they stick out a button to end your pressure, or they jump to start their pressure. When you boil it down, this is all low-level play, for the most part. And on-block dummy recording murders this low-level mindset. And when a new player sees just how important the process of discovery was and them beating someone mashing, it creates this oh shit or aha moment. It creates the sense of curiosity needed to become a good player. I was reading a thread on Reset Era one day, and it was about the beta for Grand Blue, and Sonic Fox was posting, he was tweeting out some combos he was doing, and impressive shit, some nice resets, nice pressure. There was a member of Reset Era who was kind of irritated because he was kind of new to fighting games, and he saw Sonic Fox immediately coming up with all this crazy shit, and he was like, how is this guy so good so quick? Like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to figure this out? It's because Sonic Fox, they know. Legacy information you take from other fighting games does play a part, but on the ground floor of a new fighting game, it's not a lot of that actually. It's a lot of just curiosity in training mode. Figuring things out. Does this work? How does that play against this? Just, you have to hit the ground running from zero, kind of. You have to be curious about things. You have to want to know what works. And I think dummy recording on block is the first big pillar to teach new players the value of curiosity. Alright, I went off on a tangent there with Sonic Fox, but let's get into some examples. Example 1. Someone mashing sweep while you pressure them. Beating someone mashing sweep is the biggest hurdle in my opinion for new players. It's not someone jumping in, it's not how to do special moves or fucking combos or anything like that. No, it's just, if I attack the guy, what happens if he shits his piss and just starts mashing the fucking buttons? Okay, I'm gonna take Ryu. Very popular character that new players use. I mean, come on, it's Ryu. And I'm gonna set him up to sweep after he blocks anything. And I know I give Street Fighter V a lot of shit, but it having record on block alone puts it above almost every other fighting game on the market that doesn't have it. I'm going to do a poke, then just stand in place. Standing in place, not blocking, means I'll get hit if Ryu mashes sweep. I got hit. I'm too close. Though, if I'm curious enough and start thinking, well, maybe I'm using the wrong button. Maybe I can find a button that pushes me out of range of his sweep. Maybe I could use my own button to challenge his sweep. And just like that, a new player is already curious about finding many high-level concepts. Concepts like exploring good buttons, exploring what all my buttons do, the importance of pushback, and one of the most important concepts of all, whiff punishing. All because I was able to set the dummy to do an action on block. Growing a new player's curiosity is what makes them fall in love with fighting games. And Riot, that's how you grow a player base. Let's do a jump example, because a lot of rookie players aren't thinking reversal button when they get forced to block. They're thinking just jump in because jumping avoids his buttons and it starts my pressure. That's what they're thinking. So let's set dummy Ryu to jump after blocking. So now I see that even after going for my whiff punish button, I still have time to go for an anti-air. I now have a little setup to go for during the neutral. I have tools behind making Ryu block a simple standing middle kick. I might not even need the middle kick to hit him. I might want him to block it. A new player slowly learning how powerful setting up scenarios and then figuring out how to break the scenario is massive. And I have to say it again to stress my point. Curiosity both keeps new players invested in a fighting game and teaches them at the same time. And all that legwork didn't require a massive budget with voice actors and cinematics for a tutorial. No, it just needed, on block, have the dummy do this. And that's my little bullshit video for the week. In my head, Project L is one of the last big chances to break fighting games into that mega stratosphere of Call of Duty and Fortnite, and teaching new players is a huge part of succeeding in that. Fuck all the bullshit and just teach new players why we love fighting games. Anyways, subscribe and all that if you want to see more of me or hear more of me. I'm Thirsty Proof, and I hope you guys have a good weekend.